Hello everyone, this is Dave, your web developer. So I have developed a project which took me around 2 to 3 days to develop, and today is 21st of December. I had started working around 19th of December. Time is 9:58 p.m. So let me tell you the topic on which I have developed the project. So it's a algorithmic trading system. So what happens is that it revolves around a stock. Sorry. It revolves around stock. So what we can do in the trading system? So we can buy a stock or hold a stock using the LumiBot API. We can also do a swing trade with the stock and go high with the stock using the LumiBot API. And basically two APIs are used in the project. One is the Alpaca one. Alpaca basically asks for API, secret API, and provides endpoint to the trading system. It also helps in paperless trading where you trade with means without real money. Basically, the platform provides you with some means money like Children Bank of India, and with that money you can trade with. Basically it's a paper money, so that's why it's called as paper trading. So let me tell you in brief what is happening. I have written all the strategy before I developed the project. So first is that you get the stock, you can buy the stock or hold the stock, and Alpaca API uses the API key or secret key to trade with. So there are two methods to go for the trading. One is the 9-day method and is the 21-day method. So it helps in simple moving average. And how does the strategy go? So for buying, it is 9-day greater than 21-day SMA. Means let me tell you over here. So when you go for a buying option, it basically operates on simple moving average. You consider simple moving average as SMA. So there are basically 9-day and 21-day calculation. So in the ninth day, simple moving average is greater than the 21th simple moving average, then a buy signal is called for, and if this operator is less than, then a selling signal is called for. Basically you need to take single stock to trade with. So I was planning for this project since past few months, but I was unable to understand that what exactly goes through it and what are the basic calculations. So I have developed the code, and now I'm going to explain how we have developed the code, what packages we have imported, and how does the system go through. So before even going inside the code or in depth towards the code, this is the life cycle of LumiBot. So when we initialize the trade, it calls the functions def initialize. So this method is executed once when the strategy execution starts, and this lifecycle method is used to initialize the parameters. Basically custom parameters are used, like, let me tell you over here, you can use a parameter like strategy, as we have used the same in the code. Strategy I'm unable to write because I am writing it with the help of the cursor. So you can define custom parameters, and you can give name, budget, broker, or which boolean value you need to give to the parameter. You need to add that. Then when we go to the trading loop, for trading loops there are only two things: the market is either closed or the market is open. So uh, before market you have heard people doing analysis, after market you have heard people doing analysis, but where people suffer and where they face problems is trading iteration and the trace strats. So in trading iteration, it is this is where the main trading logic is used. So basically, when the market opens, this will get executed in the loop, and after each iteration, the strategy will sleep for a function called as self dot sleep time. I'm unable to write this, but understand through my words self dot sleep time in minutes. If any crash, I'm giving a crash as a star. If any crash occurs or any kind of interruption takes place, then the loop gets stopped and the self minutes before closing minutes before the market closes, and it restarts on the next day when the market opens again. Means market is closed, market gets open, then market gets closed, then the next day again market gets open. So if there is a crash, the loop will get executed the next day when the market is open. So next is our trace strats. So this one. So it uses the parameters self, context, snapshot before. So this is used basically after on trading iteration, where the you can see context is a dictionary containing the result of locals of on trading iteration at the end of its execution. So basically at the end of on trading execution, trace underscore stats is used. So in trace underscore stats, a function is used called as locals. You can see I am unable to write it, but I'm writing it. So what is local? So local basically helps to return a dictionary of variables, which is defined in the scope where it is called, and it is basically executed inside the dictionary where it contains on trading iteration. And if you say what is a snapshot over here, so snapshot is a dictionary containing this locals only from the last call to the trading iteration. But basically if I say it returns dictionary containing the stats that are to be logged. So now let's move towards the code. So let me start explaining this code. So basically this code is related to submitting orders, streaming the trade updates, and then testing purposes and to prevent unintended actions during code execution. So basically in first we have imported the statements, that is trading client, order side, time in force, market order request, trading scheme, and then we have imported the config file where we have given the API key, secret API key, and endpoint. So then we have created an instance that is the trading client, and we have initialized with the object with API key, secret key, and we have set the paper as true. Then we have retrieved and print account information. So basically line number 9 till line number 11 we have retrieved account information using client.getAccount, and we have converted this into a dictionary, and we have printed each key value pair in a formatted manner. So next what we have done, we have created a market order. So here we have created a market order for buying 100 shares of SPY symbol you can give anything that is with a day time in force, and then for client submission we have commented this. Then we have retrieved and print the current positions. So from here to here, line number 29 and 30, what we have done is we have got a list of all positions in the account. Then we have created a list of tuples that is containing the symbol, quantity, and current price. As you can see here, symbol is used, quantity is used, and current parameters are used. Then we have printed the positions from line number 32 till line number No, from line number 32 to line number 36 we have printed the positions. So basically what we have done, we have printed a table header, and then using the for loop we have iterated through each and every position. Then we have printed the symbol and quantity, and we have also calculated the positional value. Then at last, after printing the positions, we have closed the positions and we have cancelled the, so means whatever orders we had associated, we have cancelled the orders. Then we shall move to the Lumibot wala code. So this is the signaling part. So in this code, basically we have used Python libraries like pandas, numpy, pandas data reader, and yfinance to analyze the historical stock data and generate the trade signals based on the moving averages. And we have saved the results to the CSV files. So basically we have imported numpy, pandas, pandas data reader, and yfinance. Then we have downloaded and processed the historical stock data for the GLD, starting from line number 7 till line number 15. Yeah. So what we have basically done, so we have downloaded the historical stock data for GLD, that is the gold ETF from Yahoo Finance starting from January 1, 2022. Then we have created additional columns for 9-day and 21-day moving averages. Then we have means provide generated buy and sell signals based on the crossing of 9-day and 21-day means moving averages. Then after this we have defined a signal function till we have returned the df. So we have defined a function name as signal. Then what does the signal do basically? So it takes a data frame, that is the df, and the optional start and end dates, means when does it start and when does it end. And similar to the previous code, it has also processed the data and returns the data frame with additional columns and last signal which is generated. You can see here gold ETF was there, and here the data frame is used. So then basically from line number 30 till we have converted to CSV file, we have printed the process data for GLD and printed the last signal. Then we have saved the process data to a CSV file that is called as the GLD underscore signal.csv, which you can see over here. Then we have called the signal function. How we have called the signal function? We have just called the signal function with the previously processed data, that is with the GLD. Then we have printed the processed data and the last signal was generated. Then the length of the data was printed. Let me show you how it works. So at last it has sold the stock at this price. So this is how the gold ETF works, and we have also extracted the function that is a signal which takes data frame df, which gives a start and end date, and from Yahoo Finance the data is extracted, historical stock data, and this is how the signaling works.